A candlelit peace walk was held in Chiang Mai, Thailand this week to demand real change in Burma, 4 years on from the violent suppression of peaceful protests inside the country. On the 4th anniversary of the monk-led protests known as the Saffron Revolution, more than 100 supporters marched through the streets, clutching flickering candlelights to commemorate those lost in the popular struggle for a democratic Burma.
Today we are commemorating the 4th anniversary of the Saffron Revolution. That was back in 2007 when the Buddhist monks in Burma, joined by the youths and the people, had a peaceful demonstrations calling on the regime to make the fundamental changes for the country.
The Saffron Revolution met a bloody end in late September 2007, when the Burmese military government ordered a crackdown on the protesters. With more than 100 people killed and thousands arrested, the casualties were high. And although Burma is now ruled by a nominally civilian government, 4 years later, many are still in jail.
Yeah, because now in our country, in over 260 monks until now jail, they never release. So at the time we want to tell about that to all country people. So because now our country military region telling to the world, now we are going to democratic way. This is only using their saying, so they never change.
In countries like Thailand, where many Burmese live in exile, people commemorate this anniversary for those inside Burma who do not have the freedom to do so. Earlier in the week, Burmese police blocked a rare protest by pro-democracy activists in Rangoon. Around 200 people had planned to gather in Rangoon City Hall for the anniversary of the revolution crackdown. But tight security meant they were prevented from forming the rally. However, on the same day that people around the world were calling for real change from the new government, the Burmese foreign minister was calling on the UN to lift sanctions in the face of reform in the country.
Myanmar has transformed towards a democratic nation in a smooth and peaceful manner. We have now embarked on a series of reform processes in various sectors to bring about democratization, economic development, and improve livelihood of the people. The steps taken by the government of Myanmar are concrete, visible, and irreversible.
Burma's current government assumed power in March this year, and since then they have made some changes that have been positively received. But activists and democracy supporters say that the so-called reforms are just a way of placating international pressure, and more sincere steps are needed.
Of course, lately there's been some moves. The new regime in the post-election time has been making, such as like meeting with the leader of democracy movement, Aung San Suu Kyi, for example. But these are also like what we see so far are the words, but not in actions. They haven't done anything demonstrative to meet the calls from the people or the change that the country really needs.
Burma still holds almost 2,000 political prisoners in jails around the country, many of whom were imprisoned for taking part in the protests 4 years ago. And for those marching in the rally this week, as long as the prisoners remain there, no claims of positive reform are likely to be accepted.